A long, rolling, tumbling, rambling, serpentine, serendipitous, freewheeling meander of a journal, sketchbook, notebook of one's life and work inextricable, condensing and fluttering into meaning and chaos and back again, patched together in word, thought, idea, image, photo, cinema, play, sound, song, real, imagined, created with the whole cast of humanity and their fictional doppelgangers on the great lumber and slate stage of the globe, a lifelong epic defying art and manipulation sometimes and merely being.
Whoever has no house now will never have one. Whoever is alone will stay alone, will sit, read, write long letters to the evening, and wander the boulevards up and down, restlessly, when the dry leaves are due.
I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick.
Yeah, like 24 hours, 25 hours.
Yeah. 25 hours to go. That'd be a badass song. Write that song. That's a fun song. 25 hours.
I want to write about my own life. I used to think there was some kind of allegory being suggested to me by fate, that my life was some kind of symbolic code I had to decipher in order to learn the proper way to live it. Maybe I still think that, but I'm more interested in the way that life weaves and unweaves meaning, like Penelope waiting for Odysseus. Coincidences are always fun and provide a burst of inspiration to the one who is living them, and off he goes to figure out if this is the coincidence that will settle his philosophy and put him on the steady, guided track of progress he is always meant to be traveling on. I guess what I mean about this is I've always been interested in coincidence, and coincidence is something that you can't really write about. It's very hard. I mean, Ulysses is sort of about the encryption that happens in our sort of day-to-day reality. There's this idea that there's some kind of hidden wave that's sort of like actually maneuvering us around. Fate will sort of drop things into your life when you're ready for them. And there's sort of hints, like if you meet a certain person or you run into a certain person on the train, that's sort of like some kind of like hint that you're supposed to like think about that person or involve them in your life in some way. This is very hard to write coincidence in because it's one of those things that's like truth is stranger than fiction. You know, you can't really write those kind of coincidences because audiences won't buy them. You know, it's like a deus ex machina. Life seems to me these kind of, not necessarily patterns, but you're involved with things that you would never expect to be involved in, and there are obstacles that come before you that make no sense whatsoever. But they're kind of exactly what you need, or maybe your mind just sort of trains and thinks on them like they're tests. That's kind of what's interesting about the show, is that it unfolds in real time. It's a novel written at the speed of life. So these coincidences happen, these sort of mysterious, inexplicable, meaningless, superfluous obstacles happen, but they're incorporated into the show, and there isn't an ultimate meaning. You know, meanings arise, they come and go. Let's get vinegar.
American colors. I want to run for president of the United States of America. It is a lot of responsibility to be the president, but I mean, it'd be pretty cool.
Why?
And I don't know, there'd be a bunch of like secretaries and stuff. I'm gonna fire a lot of people. And I'm gonna hire a lot of people. We're gonna have a 0% national unemployment.
Did you inhale?
Of course.
You think Obama did?
Yeah.
Riding on the outside of subway cars is dangerous
Not open to go, baby, wanna take you to the get there fast and then we'll take it slow.
And we took the bus because the fucking G train wasn't working, of course. So they had like this shuttle bus, and the bus driver turned right where she wasn't supposed to turn right and stopped. Like they had this weird like right turn, like kind of curve lane. She stopped in the lane, turned all the lights off the bus, and we just sat there like, what the fuck is going on for like 5 minutes while, she panicked. So eventually the lights go back on and we're on our way. It's typical Union Pool Thursday night. It's the nexus of the hipster universe there. The G and the L train intersect, and Union Pool is there like an oasis. Then we decide like maybe we'll go to Brooklyn Bowl. So we go there, and what had happened is a few nights before I had sort of met up with this girl from Colombia. And she was really an interesting person. We sort of hung out, we walked around for a little while. I really enjoyed hanging out with her. I thought she was a very cool person. We maybe texted like the next day or something. And we're walking down the street past Brooklyn Bowl, and we fucking run into this girl on the street just randomly. And so we start talking to her, and it's clear that like she's way more into my friend Jake than she was into me, which was kind of hard to deal with. I tried to get my way sort of between them.
It's too fatty?
Too phallic.
Oh, okay.
Is it a video?
She also had this friend, which like in retrospect, she was really cute, and I think maybe the friend was trying to sort of, like we were sort of pairing off.
Yeah, it is a video. This is going on our TV show. Me and Jake have a TV show. This is now part of it.
Is what's his name here tonight?
I don't think he is. Were you guys inside?
Yes.
Was Questlove in there?
Questlove? We can ask. I think so.
Go ask. If you could go ask.
How? I can't ask you. Can. Oh, hey, babe.
You're on
Take
camera.
A look on the wild side. Okay, Andy Warhol. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
You're like
Andy Warhol.
More Warhol.
Warhol and
Andy Warhol.
You know about copyright?
I don't believe in that.
Then
Your body's copyrighted?
Yes, of course.
The whole thing?
From my mom. Hey.
I have a birthmark too.
Let me sing.
Take a walk on the wild side. Sit here, babe.
Let me
Take a
sing.
walk on the wild side.
One of those sides. When you look in the mirror, I was like, I know that it's on.
You just see yourself in the mirror and then you turn around and then you're good. Like photogenic.
But it's like symmetric. Like over the left and right.
I feel like I'm saying dude. Do you trust us?
Right now?
Yes?
Yeah.
That's good.
I should, right?
Yes.
I don't know why, like in retrospect, like I wish I would have kind of figured out what was going on and tried to get with a friend,
Spaceman out in the city. Be with his girl. Friday.
The money for people my age is in making images, branding, and we are encouraged to turn every moment of our lives into something for the highlight reel. Wedding videos look as good as the Tree of Life, for Christ's sakes. Images feel to us like they are the most tangible way to preserve a special moment. We take pictures of meals, of vacations or sunsets, or out of the ordinary occurrences. We want to share them, but we also want to keep them. And by trying to keep them, we give them away as they happen to us. We trade our presence for the chance at a dulled remembrance. The picture becomes how we remember the thing. The memory is offloaded to a smartphone where it can be called upon and reinstalled into your eye at any time. But the clarity, the exteriority of the high-fidelity HD capture of the moment does not have the same cozy, erogenous magic that a reminiscence warmed into one's synapses does. The act of remembering warms one up, calls one to attention, carries one away to a place that is both deeply in one's anatomy and far away. The memory is what melds the person to the place. It's an intimate, erotic marriage, private. It's a secret. An Instagram photo is not a secret. It is a memory blurted out for all the world to see.
They're like brains?
No, look at the little.
Oh, they do look like brains.
I'm not joking.
They look like coral.
My mom used to have this like potpourri.
Yeah.
And it
Did it
would
smell
have
like
these,
this?
and I'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" And then like I actually saw the real shit. This is
Shit,
disgusting.
that smells good as hell.
Wait. This is so sad. This is what you do on a Friday night. You really put your face in it, as it were.
I put my face in it.
You put the daisies
gonna
in
laugh
colored
at me?
water, and then the colored water dyes the daisies.
No.
That's why they have this.
This is like some
nature.
Willy Wonka world.
How have you not experienced this before?
You know what, Jenna? I just
What?
don't stop and smell the flowers enough.
So her and her hubby like make this gigantic.
Don't use that word.
What's wrong with
It's
using the
so
word hubby?
gross. It's so gross. If you use the word hubby, you're
What
doomed
about-
to reading gossip magazines and being an ant for the rest of your life.
I'm not opposed to that. I've seen pictures of it. So well, do you want to pick out a movie?
This is extra meta right here. I am really impressed with the DVDs they got.
No, this is good stuff because they got like all the classic, like Arsenic and Old Lace. Like, how do you not love that movie?
I've never actually seen Arsenic and Old Lace,
Okay,
no.
it's delightful.
It's
I kind of
like-
want to name my kid Friday.
Friday's a great name. I
Yeah.
love that name. I think it's
I'm gonna name my
fantastic.
kid-
It's such
yeah.
freedom. It's like freedom. Friday. It's one of the most beautiful words in the language. I've seen all the Charlie Chaplin movies, you know, all the Buster Keaton
I was
movies.
gonna say Buster Keaton.
Here we go. We got Orson Welles as King Lear.
That's so heavy.
Yeah, that's super heavy. In more ways than one. Oh, we're watching The Birdcage. Yeah, I mean, you know, Robin Williams, one of the all-time greats. You know, has anybody ever made more people laugh in the world than Robin? Maybe Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, but there's
Charlie
also
Chaplin's,
not that many people in the world at that point in time.
yeah, like Robin
So,
Williams
like,
has probably
percentage-wise.
made half the people on the world laugh. You think? No, but I'm like, you know what? I'm a young man. Look at like a young dog. You know, their whole point in life is they mount each other and they smell each other's ass. If I go out to a bar, I'm like the dog when it gets to the dog park. It's time to play. You know?
He's a mush. He's like, I'll see what's coming. I'm sorry.
That dog
You're
just
waxing.
provided a perfect visual image for what we were talking about.
You don't even have to worry about this. You ever think about that? You ever think about your eyelash extensions?
Yeah, but no, I don't think about it that
Your
much.
threading?
There's so much priority placed on image now. You know, it's all about how something looks. And if something looks really good, it's making life sacred and sort of consecrating it, but it's also like a lie. You know, it's the same thing that with like the way our fruit is being manipulated and the way that images in magazines are being airbrushed and things. You know, like when you buy a tomato at the store, it looks exactly like how you want a fantasy tomato to look. You know, it's juicy and its skin is just like unblemished and red, and but it's been made that way through all these chemical kind of processes. You know, whereas if you ate a real tomato off the vine, it would be kind of pocked and bruised and gross, but it would be a real fucking tomato. You know, it would have it wouldn't be a lie. You know, and so everything in our, you know, images are becoming impressive to us now. And it's a way of selling things that aren't real.
This is the Bulls championship 3-peat.
What are they repeating?
Their championship. They had a 3-peat. Won 1-peat, not a 2-peat, a 3-peat. This is a word we invented in the Midwest. 3-peat. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Phil Jackson. Michael Jordan. Dan Marley. Charles Barkley, baby. Destiny. God, this movie is speaking to me about life. This is teaching me how to be a fucking winner. Oh yeah, Brooklyn, baby. Oh shit, there's the World Trade Center though.
I feel like there's music here. I can't tell.
Yeah, turn it up.
I can't. I don't know which way to go.
Other way, other way.
Other way?
No, other way, other way.
Other way? Weird.
Fuck, what happened to music? Are you kidding me? We got a Saturday Night Fever tape with no fucking soundtrack?
Yes.
Oh, that was a choice. That was amazing. This whole movie's gonna be music. We're gonna start with silence. God damn, this is sexy. It looks like a porno movie.
Everything looked like a porno in
The
the 70s.
70s was just a big porno that lasted 10 years. Just people with mustaches and gold chains, perms. Oh, he's just doing his thing. But see, he can't get it during the day. He's got to go into the subterranean night world of dance. Dude, this is just like my life.
Alright, how much paint you planning to do?
Oh, this guy.
I'm gonna paint my wife's ass purple. You wanna know what color my wife's ass is?
That guy's like the greatest actor on the planet for those kind of parts. My wife's ass. Nobody bitches about his wife's ass. Like more than that guy. My fucking wife's ass. My wife is this fucking fat bitch. Fuck the future. I wanna dance. Dude, I think Bronson Pinchot is gonna come back hard. Mark my words. Mark my words. Bronson Pinchot is gonna come back fucking with a vengeance.
She's upset. She's crying. And she goes into one of the other MGM studios to...
Yeah, I'd say
Is this? This is Melfi.
I know who they are. Damn it!
The big spider.
I can tell you every single one of their names.
So you saw it too.
That is.
See, Oh, Victoria's such a bitch.
So, just to sort of go back to this, the internet is a greater development than the printing press because it sort of democratizes this thinking your life is observable. You know, it's like Aristotle said, the unobserved life is not worth living, and I think everybody believes that to the hilt today, just because Instagram and Facebook and blogs and all of this shit, they think that that's confirming their existence and making them immortal. But when there's this just like cacophony and glut of people who think that their lives are worth witnessing, nobody sort of gets through. It's just like this white noise, this, I think Harold Bloom called it like a big gray ocean of content. There's no hierarchy. Everybody's voice is valid, and they're all present.
I want my show to be reality, man. I want to show the harsh reality of reality.
That you're not living? Yeah.
Of reality. If there was a video game of my life, you would play it. That's such a great compliment for the day.
Alright, let's go. Wait, am I singing?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going too fast. I'll slow down.
This is, I'm too close to you. Like, give me a second.
Alright, you go.
My legs are shorter than yours, so that's why it's a problem. Yeah. Am I singing the song, or am I what am I just...
No, this way, on the inside of the bus stop. Dude. No, turn back, Tom. We need to go under the sign. Yeah, you were the worst person at filming.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna film your fucking walking down the street. You just walk. I'm gonna make you look totally badass. No, that doesn't work. I'll film my own fucking Saturday Night Fever sequence. Doodle 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 doodle.
Wait, Matt, I don't think you know what these are. Do you know what these are called in Australia?
Those orange cones?
Yeah.
They have a name for them.
It's a very funny name. Guess.
Rima.
Like a person?
An ass Rima.
No, it's a witch's hat.
What kind of witch wears an orange hat?
That was nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Dickhead, you know what this is? It's a witch's hat.
I didn't sleep that well. I was up kind of late, and I just felt like shit. There's something about libraries and bookstores. There are times in my life when I've been to bookstores 3 times a week. You know, it's like doing the rounds. I go to the Strand, go to Housing Works, Mercer Street Books, Spoonbill. Like, I need to sort of touch base at all these bookstores just to see what they've got. Even when I was a kid, I would go to the library and my backpack would be full of fucking books. 7 or 8 books, you know. 12 books. I'd have a dozen books, like a stack this long, in my fucking backpack. I was standing in line ready to check out, and I thought, it hit me, like, because I've been real interested in Richard Linklater recently. Like, why don't I see if they have some books of interviews with him? He's somebody that really champions, you know, the slacker lifestyle, you know, for lack of a better word. There was this quote on the front page that I really probably needed to read from Robert Louis Stevenson, of all people. I went to Robert Louis Stevenson elementary school. I rode my bike into the park, and I flipped open the book, and I came to this: idleness, so-called, which is not consistent doing nothing, but in doing a great deal not recognized in the dogmatic formularies of the ruling class, has as good a right to state its position as industry itself. It is admitted that the presence of people who refuse to enter in the great handicap race for 6 penny pieces is at once an insult and a disenchantment for those who do. So it was cool to just kind of like decompress and like lay on the, you know, the long meadow in Prospect Park, which is probably like one of the most beautiful places in the world. I don't go to the park enough, you know. It was a nice day, and it's kind of exactly what I needed.
I want to give myself over to the full pour of the night sky, the carbonated stars, the bus engine's emphysema, the bats beating down my eyelids in this little contour of Brooklyn. I want to wind with the river. I want to course with the stream, me, owner of gregarious, blatant heart, champion of surrealist eyeball, unembarrassed by drunken profusion, by unstaunched passion. Out with self-deprecation, out with constant belittlement, the unfounded smallness of file cabinet man who questions everything he's doing all the time, and then questions the questioning. The moments spurt forth. I refuse death. I live unbound beneath a rotund sky, full moon for a halo, fleeting archetypes of soda can and steel-toed boot. Do it all, and do it wrong. The sun is hot out west. I'm chasing it to the ocean.